Hi everyone, my name is Jazmine Lambarca and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I have a very helpful video for women out there that are looking into going on first dates in summer. Summer is a very fun and exciting time to meet people, and a lot of people are more open since the weather is super nice to be out and about meeting people and to potentially initiate a relationship. And I wanted to make a video helping women style themselves appropriately in a presentable way. That way you can have the most probability of being successful on your first date. I think this video will be super helpful for women out there. This video and these tips are going to set you up for success. So I have 5 tips, really great tips that will help you look your best on your dates. Also, I have 5 tips that you should definitely, things to avoid on your first date, like what not to wear, and stuff like that. So probably the last tip is going to be very surprising and also maybe a little bit offensive, but I am just trying to set y'all up for success. So please stay until the end so you can get all my, in total, 10 tips. But first, subscribe to my channel for more videos weekly. And I like to make videos about styling because I love styling myself, and for different occasions. I love styling a lot of friends, even co-workers as of late, and as well as family members. I'm really great at it, so subscribe and don't miss a video. Also, follow me on my Instagram because I like to post every day on my Insta stories because I just find this world super interesting to not post. All right, let's start with the tips. So the way I'm going to structure this video is I'm going to talk about the 5 good tips first, and then I'm going to talk about the 5 other tips that you should definitely avoid on your first date. Number 1, you should be considering wearing pinks and reds for your first date. Not both of them mixed up, but one or the other. And that's why I'm wearing a pink shirt today, because I just feel like on your first date you should go for a more feminine look. So avoid any sweaters, your sweatshirts, dark colors like browns, blacks, really heavy dark colors that are more fall appropriate instead of like summer appropriate, especially for the first date. Remember, it's just first date tips. It's not like the course of your lifetime type tips that you should apply. So these are specific to your first date. So it's perfectly acceptable to look more feminine and to wear pinks. And I choose to wear this kind of like very muted pink, and it's just so pretty. Makes me look super feminine and girly, and I think it's very appropriate for the first date. And also you look put together and appropriate. You're not showing too much, and I just think it's a great idea. Because remember, when you are meeting somebody for the first time, it's like an interview. That person's interviewing you and you are interviewing them as well, but you're trying to have fun in the process too. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Forget about like writing in stone what you think will happen. No, you have to go with an open mind. And so with colors, you need to come across like you're open and you're ready for a relationship and you have good vibes and you have like this femininity about you, that you are not in your masculine energy. You need to leave your masculine energy home. You know, like if somebody opens the door for you, be grateful, thank you so much, and that's that. I have this one friend that he took a woman on a date, and he told me like she was complaining when he opened the door for her, and she was like, oh, I am capable of opening my own door. You know, avoid that type of drama. Nobody needs that. Nobody does. Forget about that. That's not the purpose of the first date, to establish what are your human rights type of mentality or beliefs. Forget about that. This is not the time and the place, right? Now, going back to the colors you should wear. Yeah, so I suggest that you wear like feminine colors. I feel like a lot of people judge women that wear feminine colors like pinks, like rose colors, reds and stuff like that. Maybe people think it's too much or too girly, but no, forget about that. That's not true. People need to start being okay with wearing more feminine colors and being feminine in general. And I definitely think that it's just a winner. It's just a win-win situation. Now here you have one example of a pink shirt, like I said. And also for reds, I do have like a very simple bodysuit that it's red, but it's just a really good shape. Like I feel like something like this will look good on many different shapes, many different types of body styles, because it really helps you like sink your waist in. So it has a little bit of a v-neck, so it's not too intense of a v-neck, but I think that it's just very appropriate, and you can wear a skirt. Yeah, so avoid jeans for the first date unless it's really cold out, right? But since it's summer, wear a skirt. Just try to wear a skirt. Okay, tip number 2 would be to use a specific fabric like silk, for example. Silk is a really great fabric to wear on your first date, and a lot of guys like that, and you can definitely consider that. Now you can wear a spaghetti strap top silk, or you can wear like avoid wearing silk shirts that are kind of like a bow button down shirts. No button downs, no collars, no long sleeves. Just like, remember it's summer, so try to wear a silk top that is more summery, and you can also combine that with a skirt. Okay, so tip number 3 would be to keep accessories to a minimum. And I mean by jewelry accessories. So you can just wear like really small earrings. You can also wear like a little bit of a longer earring, but don't wear a necklace with it. But this time around, I decided to wear like a heart necklace, and this is kind of like very subliminal message in the date. But also like simple and nice as well. And again, wearing a heart can give that vibe like you are more feminine and stuff like that. So just minimum accessories look better. So try to avoid any chunky necklaces, because I don't know, I feel like there's a bunch of necklaces that are super thick, super heavy. It looks like more of something like a dog would use. So try to just avoid that. Like you don't need that for a first date at all. It comes across as a little bit more aggressive, I think. So leave those for another time. Don't use them. Do something more dainty, simple, more feminine. Use a little heart thing. And it's just a lot better. As well as in your arms, try to not wear a lot of rings. I personally don't wear rings because I just feel like they're uncomfortable. And try to not wear a lot of crazy bracelets. Just keep it to a minimum. I have just something very simple, my watch, and then 2 very thin bracelets. So that is very appropriate. All right, so tip number 4 would be to keep makeup to a minimum, meaning like try to wear less makeup. So try to go for a summery, glowy look. What I like to do is to not wear super dark eyeshadows, and I just try to wear pinks for the lips, like pink lip liners, pink lip glosses, and then like peachy blush and stuff like that, and maybe like shimmery highlighters and stuff like that in my eyes, just to accentuate my eyes. But in terms of like overall skin, before applying your makeup, make sure your scrub, use a good scrub, apply vitamin C, then apply moisturizer, and if your moisturizer doesn't have sunscreen, wear sunscreen after. So yeah, just try to incorporate your sunscreen if you're going out during the day or something. The vitamin C and then putting moisturizer on top really makes my skin very glowy. But also don't forget to, like, after you apply makeup, you use highlighter for sure. In terms of like foundation, what I like to do is I just apply a little bit of foundation like in my center, and then I just sparse it over with a makeup sponge. And I think that's just the best way to wear makeup for your first date. All right, tip number 5. This is a good one. So I did this once and it was a great idea. I mean, so my tip is to wear a one-piece swimsuit to your dates. It's like a place that there's like a beach nearby or a lake or something. It's a great idea, like very spontaneous thing to do, to wear a one-piece swimsuit and then like style it with a nice skirt with kind of like nice heels, not heels, like I mean platforms. So it's nice to wear like platforms with your skirt. That way you have a little bit of a height. It just depends what your first date, your plans are. But if you can wear a skirt, then you can wear like really nice necklaces, wear nice makeup, nice hair, and you will look really good. Yeah, and that's a great tip actually. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about 5 tips that you should avoid. Tip number 1, avoid wearing the following colors: orange, purples, blues, yellows, khaki. Please do not wear anything khaki. Camel colors, brown colors, forest green colors, wine colors, like any like fall colors, please avoid. I'm not saying you can never wear these. I'm saying avoid these on the first date. These colors do not look good. They will not help your vibe. They will just not help your vibe at all. I just don't think these colors are really attractive for a first date type setting. Tip number 2, avoid crazy prints, okay? Forget about your cheetah, leopard, zebra. I don't know what else people wear. I don't know, forget about crazy Tommy Bahama flowers. Forget about like weed type leaves. Avoid wearing Snoop Dogg's face, anybody's face, okay, on your shirt. Please don't wear a t-shirt on your first dates. Absolutely not. I don't know, avoid any crazy prints, okay? T-shirts, it's a no as well. That's, I guess, 6 no's. Okay, tip number 3, avoid crazy nails as well. A lot of people out there like super long nails, crazy designs. Just avoid it. It's not attractive, it's grotesque. There's a lot of questions that are gonna come up with the person you're sitting down on the table with. That person is going to have a lot of internal questions like, wow, what's happening here? Is she like going to murder me? Is she gonna like stab me on my neck with her nails? Those look dangerous. That should be illegal. You know what I mean? You don't want to come across as a psychopath. Probably that person is doubting like your lifestyle. How does that look like? Like, is she capable of cleaning her house, cleaning her ass, cleaning the kitchen? I don't know, like, does her house look like an absolute disaster? Guys, think about these things. People definitely think about those things. Remember, this is an interview. Just wear appropriate length. Try to wear appropriate colors for a first date, like just a French, something very simple, or like red nails, whatever. Something neutral, simple, you know, classy, stuff like that. Number 4, this is a hygiene tip about your feet. Okay, please do your pedicure. If you don't want to pay a professional to do your pedicure, do it yourself. Put the effort in and make sure your feet look nice. Also your hands, like, do not go with your toenails and your nails unpainted. That doesn't look attractive either. I think that it's a lot more appropriate for a first date if you paint your nails of your hands and of your toes. Don't go out with gross feet, okay? That's a deal breaker for me. I'm that type. That's a deal breaker. I've decided to not date somebody because of gross feet. What am I gonna say? Like, absolutely not. Like, what else is dirty? You know what I mean? Come on. I am the type that I am very hygienic, and I expect the other person to be the same. So I'm just trying to help you out. Okay, the 5th thing to avoid on your first date wearing Chanel number 5. This shouldn't even be in question. You shouldn't wear perfumes like that smell like an old granny at a casino at 3 p.m. on a Monday. Yeah, you don't want to come across like a crazy smelling person. Remember, you want to come across as hygienic, pleasant. You don't want to smell crazy, like a powdery, sweaty mess that maybe you just came from a cigarette break. You don't want to smell like that at all. Like, just wear other type of scents, other types of perfumes, like something more feminine, like rosy based type perfumes, like Romance, for example. You can wear that, or you can wear like something more girly. I don't know, there's just a lot of options, like just Couture, or like the Candy from Prada, something like that. I don't know, like, I mean, I have never owned Chanel number 5, and I refuse to obtain the granny vibe. Not gonna work. All right, so those were my tips of the day today. I hope that these are very helpful, and I wish you success in your first date. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the description. No, in the comment section. Also, I was thinking of doing a video like this, but for guys, because I do have a lot to say too. So yeah, if you want to see like the male version of a video like this, let me know in the comments. Also, give a thumbs up if you want to see a video like that, and subscribe to my channel for more videos weekly. And thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.